yeah, we love self-development, let's just say, because I can paint it a million other ways. We do sometimes fall into the habit of, I've got to do this because then I'll be deeper with myself. I'll meet something deeper and more profound and more wonderful, as opposed to, would the version of me who's already living and breathing this, right? All the things that I want, would she dive into this? Because I remember a couple of years ago, I made a rule that I was never going to buy any low end products. I was like, I'm done with low end products, because I just felt like I was buying them for the sake of buying them. Like, it was almost like an addiction, if you will, because I loved them. Don't get me wrong, but I was just buying them. And then I stopped doing that, and I was only jumping into high end masterminds and stuff. And then there were a few times things popped through that felt aligned, and I was like, no, I won't do that because that's low cost. So, it's like $300, or that's like $200, or whatever it might be. It was $50. And then I got to the point where I was like, actually, it's aligned. It's fully aligned. So, and I realized that I was looking at myself as, I must be deeper. So therefore, I'm going to invest in myself more. As opposed to, would this version of me be watching this, reading this, and listening to this? Yeah, she probably fucking would be. Or no, she probably fucking wouldn't be. There's sometimes people share stuff with me and I just feel into it and I get an instant no or yes. And it's just, I just trust that. I don't read into it. I don't judge it or anything. I just dive into whatever that is. But just to remember that we can compare where we were back there to where we are today. But remember, where you were back there was absolutely perfect for where you needed to be. And thank fuck that person showed up, because the version of you now needed that woman back then. Right. And that's not because things have to take steps. I don't like, things don't have to take steps. You can go to the end goal of where you see, like, if I gave you a timeline, I think this is in one of the worthy transmissions actually, but if I gave you a timeline and said, where will you be in 10 years time? And you're like, okay, I've taken these steps, so therefore I'll be at this level in my business, and this level here, and this level here, and this level here. I want you to pull all that back now. I want you to pull that into the now. I want you to live and breathe that version of you now. What would she be doing? What would she be thinking? What would she be saying? What does she know? Ask her, right? So you're in that